How can you justify your claim that somehow people will be able to do more business with the European Union?
Because we'll be able to do things differently here, support our businesses here, develop our, whether it's biosciences or free ports, all the things that we want to do differently in the UK in order to drive our economy, whilst not have any barriers to trade with the EU.
But Prime Minister, that's just factually not the case. There will be some new barriers. There will be. I can go through a list if you want. There'll be more checks at the borders on animals and plants. If you're a musician who wants to go and perform in some European countries, you'll have to get a work permit, which you don't now. You'll need more paperwork if you want to take your dog on holiday. It's not true that there will not be more barriers. Now, you've got more political control, but you can't sit there and say that there won't be extra friction.
There will be changes, and we've been very clear with people that they have to get ready for January the 1st, things will work differently. But from the point of view of UK exporters, for instance, they'll now have the advantage that they'll only have one set of forms they have to fill out for export to around the whole world. They said that that was having your cake and eating it. And if you remember, Laura, what they said was you couldn't have free trade with the EU unless you conformed with the EU's laws. Do you remember that?
I remember that very well.
Now that has turned out, well, I think you would concede that has turned out not to be true.
And your negotiators have achieved that. Yeah, Prime Minister, your
so
negotiators have achieved that.
I want you to concede this is a Cakeist treaty.
So you are having your cake and eating it?
You said it.
You have said publicly that there won't be new barriers. That's not true. There will be new barriers.
On services, for instance, be in no doubt, Laura, I've covered this for many, many years, there are already immense barriers to UK services. There is no internal market for services in the EU, as you know fine well. And as for the city of London, it is the greatest financial centre on earth, and they will adapt and prosper mightily.
Many children now won't be back at school this time next week. More people are going to be living under the limits near lockdown. Ambulances are queuing outside hospitals, and there are more daily coronavirus cases than at any point. Hasn't the government just again been too slow? We've seen time and again. You said there'd be 3 tiers, then there were 4. You said people could get together at Christmas and then they couldn't. Haven't you been caught out time and again?
I think if you look back at what the tiering did, and you look at there's a very, very good graph that shows the impact of Tier 3 on the old variant of the virus, and it really was getting it down, and it was working.
But it wasn't enough, was it?
What we unfortunately were not able to budget for was this new variant. The Pfizer and the AstraZeneca vaccine, when are they really going to enable us to begin to unlock, as it were, from all the things that we're doing? We can't yet give you that answer. The spring is unquestionably correct, but to be more precise than that now is I'm afraid impossible. The crucial message I think now is that people should not in any way think that this is over.